Right now, though, we want to turn to an update tonight on the push to bring Great Lakes cruise ships here to Buffalo. A lot of you were talking about this when it first came up this past summer. The Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation is expected to sign off on a study that would look into how realistic a plan that is. 2 on Your Side's Rob Hackford is live at Canal Side tonight to tell us the latest on this. Rob?
Yeah, Michael, it might be tough to imagine cruise ships coasting right by me, right behind me here at Canal Side along the Buffalo waterfront. But that is the case in other cities around the Great Lakes. We're talking Toronto, Duluth, Milwaukee, even Cleveland. These Great Lakes adventures aren't new, but the idea is to potentially bring them to Buffalo. They've got to study it, though, first, because some of these cruises passed right by Buffalo, right in the middle of Lake Erie. Viking Cruises has actually expanded and added a bunch of new routes around the Great Lakes. Pair that with the growth we've seen in Buffalo over the past 10 years. And the Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation thinks it's a great time to give this all a look. Now, this expected study would look at where a cruise ship docking location could be, what the economic return for Buffalo would be, and pretty much figure out if it makes sense and if it's doable in our current surroundings. Stephen Rinaldi, the president of the Harbor Development Corporation, told us one thing the state might look at is repurposing the old DL&W rail station at the end of Main Street for docking those cruise ships, some of which could carry up to 400 passengers.
We're going to need to, have a facility, right, to bring those ships in. And again, they're quite large and growing in size. So we're going to study, using existing facilities, say like the DL&W right there at the foot of Main Street at Canal Side, or potentially the need to actually build a brand new facility. And we thought we would at least study an outer harbor location to give us some sense of the differences in scale and cost and return on that.
Yeah, again, the study would be approved at a later meeting of the Harbor Development Corporation, but it is expected. Rinaldi added that while the state hasn't had any direct conversations with the cruise companies that operate these cruises like Viking, that would be one of the steps to see if there is even interest of stopping in Buffalo like Duluth or Toronto and so on. Again, this study is one of many steps, the first of many steps, so there's no telling when we could see those cruise ships passing right by us here at Canal Side. For now, reporting live at Canal Side, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.